Ohtani. Nomar, he hit not one, not two, but 3 homers in an NLCS clinch game.
Well, actually, it should be 4, John, because the one that goes out of the stadium, you're supposed to count twice because that's how far it traveled. But what an incredible performance. I know we're just talking about showing the moment of the game being on the offensive side because we still haven't gone to the pitching side, but that one right there really hit our set over here, which is very kind and thoughtful because he not only thinks of the fans and gives them a souvenir, he thinks about us here on our show, and he was trying to give us a souvenir. But man, that was more than a moment. That was memorable.
Shohei Ohtani joins an elite list of players who have hit 3 home runs in a single postseason game. Babe Ruth did it twice. Bob Robertson, Reggie Jackson, Adam Kennedy, Adrian Beltre, Albert Pujols, Pablo Sandoval, Jose Altuve, and then 3 Dodgers, Kike Hernandez, Chris Taylor, Shohei Ohtani. The Dodgers are the only team to have 3 different players on this list.
Made 3 starts in the postseason a year ago. His last one against the Dodgers in Game 4 of the LCS, and there goes Ohtani. Shohei lighting up the highlights already. It's a leadoff home run after he struck out 3 in the top of the first, and the Dodgers lead it 1-0. He hit 55 in the regular season, a Dodger record, and he's gone deep for the 3rd time this postseason, his first of the championship series.
You know, guys, 3 for 29 in the DS and CS. At some point, you knew it was going to snap out in a big way. 3-2, a swerve, 117 off the bat, 446.
Full count, and now Quintana's payoff pitch. Ohtani tees off, deep right field. Shohei Ohtani, 1 of 1. A leadoff home run, 3/4 of the way up the right field pavilion. He strikes out 3 in the top of the first, a leadoff bomb in the bottom half.
Simply amazing. With Ohtani, Stephen, the more we see, the more we just can't figure out how on earth he does it all.
It constantly boggles the mind.
Oh my goodness! Shohei Ohtani! Wow! Up and over the roof! A majestic blast! Ohtani drops jaws everywhere, and it's 4-0 Dodgers.
Ronnie, I was just about to say 3-1 on walks, not the worst outcome here. 117 off the bat, 469 feet. He is the first Dodger to ever have 2 multi-home run games in the same postseason.
This was about as impressive as it gets. The bat flip, the one you could enjoy all the way around. What a majestic home run that was. My goodness. We saw Kyle Schwarber hit one on top of the roof of the pavilion. They've already got a sign out there to mark that occasion. Schwarber's went 455. This was 469 according to StatCast. A little more into right center than Schwarber's.
Ohtani just said, hold my beer.
Man, that was unreal.
The right-hander Patrick deals. And Ohtani towering the wall. High drive, right field. He's done it again. Shohei Ohtani to the top of the pavilion in right field. 469 feet. The longest home run at Dodger Stadium this year. 4-0 Dodgers in Game 4.
And Ohtani's knocked in 2 of them. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Well, the total distance in the 2 home runs is about 35 miles.
Give or take.
We see him every day, and he amazes us. He amazes his teammates.
3-1. And this is a fly ball to right, hit well. Frelick back and just watching that one. I never even saw it come down. It's all the way out of the ballpark. That got all the way out of here. That went over the awnings in right and all the way out of the ballpark. 469 feet from Shohei Ohtani. It's 4-0 Dodgers. We've seen some mega blasts in this ballpark, and Kyle Schwarber had one in the NLDS. I've never seen anything quite like that. I lost it. I mean, I knew it went out of here because I never saw it come back down.
His first one was 116.5 off the bat. This one was 116.9. And he bested his other home run by 24 feet.
Like, we are seeing one of the best single performances in postseason history tonight in a single game. Nobody's ever done what Ohtani's done. He is a special kind of baseball player. There is no way around it. He is something we've never seen and never will see again, more than likely.
1-2 the count. Ohtani, did he? Ohtani! Ohtani has done it again! His third home run! Take a bow, Shohei Ohtani. An all-time game for an all-time player. 3 homers. He makes it 5-0. And I think we might be looking at the NLCS MVP at
114 off the bat, and this one only 427.
The opposite way.
Yep. He woke up. He's alive. He's back.
Oh my goodness. All the discussion about why would you intentionally walk Ohtani, which led to 2 bases loaded walks, one in the division series, one in this championship series. But it's a no-brainer for opposing managers, because he can flip the switch at any time, and that switch has been flipped in a most impressive way here tonight.
Conspiracy theorists tell us all the time that there's AI living amongst us right now. Nonsense. Until right now.
Starting to believe it.
The big righty McGill sets on the mound. Here's the pitch. And Ohtani drives one left center field. Did you? Gone! Shohei Ohtani, the stuff of legend.
I don't know how much more he can say about Shohei Ohtani, because he has done, well, in his career, unbelievable things. Tonight he has done things that, well, you only dream about. I mean, if you dare dream about it, and normally you're going to be awakened in the morning by mom and says, hey, it's time to go to school. I mean, he has done tonight where only a guy wearing a cape, you would think, would be able to do it, with an S on his chest. Unbelievable. We have seen a performance. This game's not over, but we have seen a performance tonight to go down in history.
This is a performance we're going to talk about for a long time in baseball. 1-2 is a high fly ball, deep center. Frelick is back at the track. Ohtani's done it again. A night you may never see again in baseball history. Shohei Ohtani with his 3rd home run of this game, while also throwing 6 scoreless innings on the mound. There is no equal. You can be frustrated, you can be disappointed, but you have to respect the game. There's no way you can't look at Shohei Ohtani and appreciate the greatness. They will talk about this performance when they talk about postseason baseball for the rest of time.
This has got to be the single greatest performance in any postseason game ever. Ever.
They might write a book about this performance itself.
You always talk about how this is an organization-wide success story. From scouting, player development, front office. How did the sum of the parts get you here, Dave?
Well, I think, as Andrew said, it starts with the passion, the knowledge, the care of the fans. And you guys set the bar for all of us. So thank you. This has been a great year. This has been a tough year. I got to give a lot of credit to these players, to the coaches, the support staff, scouts, everybody that's not here. This is a one team, one dream operation. And I'll tell you, before this season started, they said the Dodgers are ruining baseball. Let's get 4 more wins and really ruin baseball. Let's go.
I think we need an NLCS MVP. What do you think? The National League Championship Series most valuable player goes to the best player on this planet, Shohei Ohtani. Congratulations. And his interpreter will. Shohei, congratulations. What's more fun, striking out 10 or hitting 3 home runs?
三振で活躍するか、ホームランを打つか、3を打つか、どっちの方が楽しかったですか？
どちらも最高の気分で、声援が力になりましたし、本当にみんなを代表してこれをもらってると思ってるので、本当にあと4つ全力で勝ちに行きたいなと思います。
It was really, fun on the both side of the ball today. Really, as a representative, I'm taking this trophy, and let's get 4 more wins.
To the people of Los Angeles, Shohei, and back at home in Japan who tune in to Dodger baseball every night because of you, what do you want to say to them about their support?
LA で日本でもうドジャースベースボールを見せつけたと思いますけども、何か一つ言いたいことはありますか？
本当に全員で勝ち切ったものだと思うので、ダックもさっき言ってましたが、あと4つ全力で勝ちに行きたいですし、皆さん今日は美味しいお酒を飲んでください。
We won it as a team, and this is really a team effort. So I hope everybody in LA and Japan and all over the world could enjoy a really good sake.
I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will. I wasn't expecting that. And to the kids, there are kids everywhere who dream of being in your shoes. What can you tell them about being great at something, Shohei?
世界の子供たちに対して一つメッセージをお願いします。
本当にこのドジャースという素晴らしいチーム、みんなが本当に一丸となっている試合を見て、野球面白いなって思ってくれたら嬉しいですし、それを目指して僕らも頑張りたいなと思っています。
This is really a wonderful team that I'm part of, and I hope that the kids are inspired and want to play baseball.
An historic day in this great game we love. Let's hear it one more time for the National League champion, Los Angeles Dodgers.
We got to raise a glass to Shohei. He's a freak, he's the MVP, and he put on a performance that I don't think there's any better performance in postseason history. So, Shohei, congratulations. Well done. So, we talked about the focus, winning this World Series the most important thing for each one of us and our family. It started in spring training. It's going to end with 4 more wins. Keep the edge. Let's stay on the hunt, guys.
Freddie Freeman, he was the one that told me at 2 o'clock this afternoon, Shohei Ohtani was ready to go off. Yeah. What made you believe that?
The inevitable is going to happen when you got the best player on the planet going out there in the biggest stage in front of everyone. You just know he's going to step up, and you can just tell the focus when he got here today was there, and what a performance. I think we're going to be talking about this for forever. It's the game of Shohei.
I think your kids are going to see their dad all over the internet because of your facial expressions after those home runs.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was 117 at 33 launch angle. I mean, you hit a ball out of the stadium and you're pitching, you're striking out 10 guys. It's you become speechless, and it's just amazing. I'm a fan of baseball. So happy he's on our team, but just to see what he does day in and day out, it's special. And I hope people are. I know they understand what a unicorn he is, but they really got to see it on the national stage tonight.
When you look at a performance like that Shohei had today, the 10 strikeouts, 3 home runs, I mean, we saw 50-50. We have seen so much from this guy. I mean, is this like anything you could have imagined?
I mean, I don't even know what I imagine when it comes to Shohei. I don't think I really do imagine anything. I think he just blows all our imaginations out of the water. I'm just happy I get a front row seat to see it.
Mookie, yesterday you said Jordan hadn't showed up yet.
Yeah,
do you think Shohei Jordan showed up tonight?
He showed up tonight. You know, it was 2 minutes left in the fourth, and he took the ball and told us to get out of the way. And I'm glad I was able to witness it.
Is that the greatest single performance you've seen in the postseason tonight from Ohtani?
You know, I thought it was Snell, and then Yama didn't have the strikeouts that Snell had, and he went CG like first time in 8 years or something crazy.
Yeah.
And then, you know, Glass followed up with a great performance. Didn't quite outdo like the other two, but an amazing starting job. And then whatever Show did tonight, it's just like no one will ever do that unless Shohei does 4 homers and throws a CG. So, yeah, it's pretty special.
Shohei Ohtani today, what he was able to do, whether it was on the mound, whether it was offensively, I mean, how do you describe a performance like that?
I mean, it's the single best performance I've ever seen on a baseball field. What do you have? 11 strikeouts, 3 homers. One of them left the stadium completely. You know, I think if you saw the reaction in the dugout, that kind of says it all about Shohei today. It was just the best performance I've ever seen in my life.
We were so excited to watch his batting practice. We were so excited to watch his batting practice the other day. I have to feel like that must have been something.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. I don't know. That's the first time I've seen him hit batting practice since he signed with us 2 years ago. And, I mean, his first couple rounds weren't that great. And then all of a sudden, balls just started leaving left and right. And that clearly carried over into today. So maybe there was something to it. I don't know. But, yeah, it's really cool to watch. I mean, you saw the whole team was still waiting just to watch him hit batting practice.
Is that the single greatest performance in the playoffs you've ever seen by one man?
Absolutely. It's the greatest performance that's ever happened in a playoff game. Through 4 innings, I sent on our group message, that's the best 4 innings ever played. It's another one, like, that's the best 7 innings ever played. It was absolutely incredible. I mean, to think this morning people were calling him a bum, and then he's on the podium getting the MVP trophy.
How much do you think that motivated him to silence the critics?
Yeah, I mean, I guess the bigger thing is it's hard to keep Shohei down for too long, no matter what. But he definitely heard it. He puts more pressure on himself than what anyone...
This pitching performance in the group, whether it was you, Blake, Yoshi, Shohei Ohtani today, I mean, how do you describe what you guys were able to do on the mound in this series?
It's awesome. This group of guys, there's so much confidence in the room. Anyone who takes the mound, you feel good about it. And I think what Shohei did tonight was probably the craziest thing I'll ever see on a baseball field. So just to end this series with that and go into the World Series on that type of note is nuts. Like, we're riding high right now. We just got to keep going to get 4 more wins.
Home runs were insane. We saw the reaction from the bullpen, the dugout. What was your reaction?
Just mouth open. Like, this guy is a freak. Just, I've seen him hit some home runs, but just those were so incredible. That 117 out of the stadium it's crazy. It's wild. So it was just super fun to watch.
Tommy Edman, last year's NLCS MVP. You almost had my vote until that 3rd home run this year.
Yeah, I mean, that's tough to argue with. 10 strikeouts, 3 homers in a clinching game, that's tough to beat.
You've been around a lot of great players. Have you ever seen a performance like that in the postseason by anybody?
No. I mean, it's no way. I thought that last year's 6-for-6, 3-homer game was the most impressive thing I've ever seen until today, and that was just absolutely insane. I've never seen anything like it.
What was the vibe in the bullpen after the 1st home run, the 2nd home run, and the 3rd home run by Ohtani?
So, 1st home run, that was awesome. 2nd home run, we had people telling us from the stands that it went out of the stadium. So we've never had that before. And then the 3rd one, I was in the dugout. And now the crack of the bat, man, it's just different. It's just different. So he's special. I didn't even know he had 10 strikeouts tonight. I learned that when I came in. And so, yeah, that was a crazy performance by him. Shohei's the man.
But talking about Shohei, what made him so special tonight on the mound?
Yeah, he had, he was mixing speeds. He was locating his fastball. His splitter was good, his cutter was good, his curveball, sliders. just has so many weapons up there, and he's getting ahead of guys and putting guys away. Got 10 punches, and yeah, that was as dominant as he get.
Does a game like this even shock you?
A little bit, yes. He's amazing. Shohei is incredible. He's been working. He's been going through a lot, slump-wise. He feels like he has to contribute more to the team, and he did today. So happy for him and grateful that he can do that.
The 3 home runs, no big deal, right? You've done it before.
I know. I told him anybody can hit 2 homers in a playoff game, you know. Only the real ones hit 3, and he did it.
And he did it.
I've done it, but I haven't punched 10 or 11 on the mound, so I don't know what that feels like.
There's always something to work on, Kike.
I know. Next year, maybe next year.
Murph, obviously not the ending you wanted. I mean, what'd you say to the guys in there just about the season as a whole here?
I mean, we've talked about being an inch from the top and an inch from the bottom. And, you know, we faced a really, really talented team that played really, really good. We were part of tonight an iconic, you know, maybe the best individual performance ever in a postseason game. I don't think anybody can argue with that. Guy punches out 10 and hits 3 homers. I'm really proud of our team. I admire our team. Enough has been said. The narrative has been said many times, but you know, it came to an end tonight to a team that was not only talented, played great.
How would you describe Shohei's performance tonight?
Yeah, that was you know, probably the greatest postseason performance of all time. And there's been a lot of postseason games, and there's a reason why he's the greatest player on the planet. You know, what he did on the mound, what he did at the bat, he created a lot of memories for a lot of people. And so for us to, you know, have a to do it in a game-clinching game at home, wins the NLCS MVP, pretty special, and I'm just happy to be able to go along for the ride.
Shohei's being the best player in the world. There's a lot of expectations that are on him in that role. What have you seen from him to be able to handle those expectations amidst what many call the slump?
Yeah, you know, I just don't know how he handles sort of the expectations, because a lot of times when you have expectations like he has, they're just unattainable and you just never realize them. And certainly the way he was struggling, you know, this postseason, and not to let it affect him and keep his psyche, his confidence the same is really impressive. And so we knew that he was going to come through at some point, and what better night to do it while he was pitching too.
Does anything Shohei does at this point surprise you? How far he hit the ball tonight, how many he hits, any of it?
How far he hit this one tonight surprised me. You know, just, yeah, probably not, but the distance, the velocity of that one was pretty impressive. But yeah, it's kind of whatever you don't expect him to do it. And so I've fortunately had a pretty good seat to a lot of those moments.
When Ohtani has maybe the greatest first inning ever in postseason history, can you kind of feel that momentum building for him, that he's going to have a performance like that?
Yep. I think, you know, there was a lot of talk on he was scuffling at the plate. He doesn't swing the bat well when he's pitching, and all those things, I think, were fuel to his fire. And so today when he took the mound, you can see the focus, the intent. And after that shutdown first inning, just the at-bat right there, you could see that he was smelling a really good night tonight.
Shohei, a lot have been made about your performances offensively this postseason. Coming into tonight, with you starting, did you want to make a statement in this game tonight?
今回のパフォーマンス、ポストシーズンで結構いろいろと世間で話題になってましたけども、今回登板する中、一つなんか大活躍をするっていうことを意識してましたか？
一番はやっぱり今日は登板の日なので、しっかりと先発ピッチャーの役割をまず一つこなしたいなという気持ちで入りましたし、オフェンス面も集中はしてましたけども、なんていうんですか、左が打てる日は右が苦戦する日も多いですし、僕ら左バッターが打てない日は右バッターがしっかりとこう仕事をしてくれるっていう日 がこう多いと思うので、そういうなんていうんですかね、チームとしてのバランスがやっぱり大事なのかなとは思ってます。
Shohei, Andrew and a lot of your teammates are calling this the greatest postseason game ever played. What do you think?
アンドリーさんとかムーキーが最高なポストシーズンの試合だったと語ってましたけども、翔平はどう思ってますか？
そうです、今日この試合以外はやっぱり僕も苦戦してましたし、逆に言えばさっきも言いましたけど、僕が打てないとき、ムーキー、手を、その他右バッター含めて全員がこうカバーしてくれる試合が多かったと思うので、こういう日はね、こう逆に打てない人が出るときにしっかり自分が打ったり、またはしっかりと打線が苦しいときに先発ピッチャーがしっかり抑える、そういうカバーの試合っていうのが大事だとは思うので、今日の試合はそれがよくこう僕の役割の中で発揮されてたのかなとは思ってます。
Typically, you are at your best as a hitter on the days that you don't pitch. This was one of your best hitting performances ever. I'm wondering if you made any mental adjustments or adjustments to your preparation as a hitter prior to this game.
登板日はあまり打てないっていう結構そうなってますけども、今日は何かメカニクス的に調整したこととかありますか？
どうなんですかね、ここ数日いい感覚では打ててるなとは思ってますけど、そもそもサンプルサイズがやっぱ投げてる試合っていうのは少ないので、なんていうんですかね、数字の偏りが少し出やすいのかなとは思うので、それが悪い方向に出てたのかなという印象は受けてるかなと思います。
Pitching wise, what was working well for you tonight?
投手として今日何が良かったですかと。
そうですね、ブルワーズ打線、ここ僕が投げる前もしっかりとこう先発ピッチャー含めて抑えてはいましたけど、やっぱり素晴らしい打線だと思うので、一人一人がこう目的を持って打席の中で力を発揮してくる打線だとは思ってますし、その中で自分がいいゲームプランを持ってキャッチャーのウィルとしっかりと合わせていけたのが良かったのかなと思ってます。
With the sweep, you guys have a week off now before the World Series. Do you think having the bye last year will help you with that? And how do you think the team will handle having so much time off?
1週間ワールドシーズンに向けて空きますけども、去年ちょっとバイウィークがあって、それが今回活用されるのかと、それでチームがどうこういう1週間ない中対応するのかと。
休みを挟めるというのはすごくいいことだと思いますし、ピッチャーもそうですし野手もここまで、休みも挟んでますけど、やっぱり1試合の重みが違うと思うので、みんな疲労が溜まってるんじゃないかなとは思いますし、その中でゲームがない中でいかにこう実践の感覚を養っていくかというのもまた課題だとは思うので、そこが難しいのかなと思っています。